First thing I want to tell you is thank you, Mr. Ross and Alleghany High School, for hosting us tonight. And when you made your statement, your opening statement, you talked about the students and the faculty were family. You know, when you have a family, you have love, you have compassion, togetherness, and you don't always agree with everything, right? If you've got a brother or sister, you know you'll fight. But you're always family and you always stick together. And when we're going through this new tech, that stick together is going to make a difference. That's why we're going to excel. That's why our students are going to excel, because of the staff and because just the students themselves, you know, the go-getting that they have. But I wanted to know that meant a lot when you said we're family, because that means a lot. When everybody loves each other and everybody's for each other. And I too would like to congratulate the school board, the people at school, the ones who received accommodations, whether it be a student, whether it be the staff, the student athlete. Y'all do such a good job, and when you start seeing 600 scores, that does my heart well to see that, and you excel at things. And you don't excel at things unless you have the drive to do it, and you have good staff, people who care about you, who help you, and parents who push you, you know. And I'm just so proud of y'all of you. But again, thank you so much for hosting us.
Thank you.
I'd like to thank you all for coming out tonight. I know everybody's busy this time of year, a lot of sports going on, so appreciate your time to make our school board meetings a priority. Senor Tucker, thank you for your wonderful speech. I appreciate that. Senor Tucker was my Spanish and Russian and German teacher here at Alleghany High School. And he signed my senior yearbook, and I still remember what he said, because he was one of my role models here at Alleghany High School. He said, walk tall, needing no one but a friend to all. And I still remember that quote, and I've tried to use that my entire life. So thank you for standing up and giving us, you're always teaching me. I didn't know that about Vicki Persinger, so that was really interesting. Also to our SEA representative, Cindy Hepler, for coming up. I know it takes a lot of courage to stand up in front of a group of people. And also Wyatt Tucker, thank you for coming tonight. You made a priority to come, you and your parents. So perfect SOL, world history. I love history, so I'm so glad that you showed up tonight to receive your award. Also Justin Hall for coming out tonight. We're so very proud of you and proud of what you have accomplished. And the wrestling team, they took the region champs. So that was the first time in, I guess, in history.
27 years.
In 27 years, first time in 27 years. So that's awesome. Also Morgan Linson and Kristen Ford and Aisha Wright are coming out tonight, and your parents coming to support you. Mr. Ross, I can't say enough about you. You've done a great job here and appreciate everything you've done. Stacy Gibson, you taught both of my children earth science, and you've done a great job with that. And Stephen Hodges, you're such a role model to all of our students, and Ms. Howe, you all are as well. So thank you all for coming out tonight, and I look forward to the great things that are happening here at Alleghany High School. Thank you.
Yes, I'd like to echo what Jennifer said. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you to Alleghany for hosting Mr. Ross and your family. It's always nice to be here. Congratulations to Ms. Hepler and the class of 2018. Lots of exciting things. I'm always proud of what our graduates do from this school, and as everyone received their certificates tonight, I was once again reminded, as I am every meeting, I was once reminded again tonight, like I am every meeting, how blessed we are to live in this community and have the teachers and the staff and the faculty members that we have. And our children and their accomplishments is amazing. We have so much to be proud of here in the Alleghany Highlands, and I thank each of you for contributing to that.
Okay. Mr. Ross, thank you very much for doing the staff hosting us tonight. Senor Tucker, as always, it's a pleasure to hear what you're going to say to us, and it's very inspiring. We appreciate the words. Ms. Hepler, thank you for coming to speak on behalf of the students, and we wish your class good luck as you graduate this year. For the school board commendations that we had, it always amazes me with all the variety that we have at the school, between the perfect scores on SOLs, the wrestling and the sports that we have in the schools, and the excellence that the students bring to that, as well as the forensics, and then ABCD award winners. That just shows that we have a very well-rounded group of students, faculty, staff, and teachers, and it is a great place to live. And it just makes me want to make it better. And to Mr. Tucker's point, we're going to move forward with New Tech and the things that we're doing. We're doing it for the children. That's why we want to do it. And that's why your school board is behind it. So we appreciate all your efforts, and we look forward to the future. Thanks.
Well, I'd like to congratulate especially those students who scored a perfect score on their SOL. As the rigors have become increasingly tougher, to see the number of students who actually have scored a 600 on their SOL is a major accomplishment. It's a testament to, I think, every student's hard work, as well as the staff and the teachers here at Alleghany and throughout the rest of our school district. I'd like to thank Alleghany for hosting us tonight. Thank all of the faculty for everything that they do, and for all those who also received accommodations tonight, I'd like to congratulate those, as well as the school spelling bee representatives who came tonight. Again, thank you for coming.
So, as the Boiling Springs rep, I'm very proud here today as Justin takes 6th in the state, and Justin's just a sophomore. And if you didn't notice how big Justin is, when you get to his weight class, you're not wrestling boys. So, congratulations to Justin. I've known Justin's family my whole life. We all went. His father was in school with me, and his grandfather was our supervisor for many years, and I know he'd be very proud of Justin. And congratulations to Wyatt. I like when another person from my district gets a perfect SOL in world history. Not just Potts Creek history, but world history. But if there was someone that was going to win and get a perfect SOL in Potts Creek history, it would be Senor Tucker, which Mr. Persinger and I always feel a little better about ourselves when he tells stories about our heritage. So thank you all for being here. To Gunnar, to Jason, congratulations on your great job in the spelling bee. That's always very important to me. To Sydney, she's gone. We won't worry about her. But to Mr. Ross, thank you for having us, and thank you for a great meal. Morgan, Kirsten, and Aisha, congratulations to you all. Mr. Hodges, Ms. Gibson, Ms. Howe, I don't know where Ms. Sneak off on me. But thank you all for being here, and I'll let you get started.
Okay, thank you. Well, again, we can say thank you to everybody. We really mean it from the bottom of our heart. Senor Tucker and his history lesson and all the research he put into it. I'm almost that old, Senor Tucker, so I probably could remember a little bit of it. With that being said, I would like for all the teachers and administrators here at Alleghany High School, please stand so we can give you a round of applause. All staff members. The reason I want to thank you is you are starting on something new for these students here at Alleghany High School. New Tech is going to be a big deal. I know several of you have already taken some of the training, and more are going shortly. Those are positive things if you have the interest. We looked today, or this afternoon I should say, at the classrooms looking on working on, some changes to be made. to make it where it's going to be a learning environment that you want to really teach in, that you're going to be comfortable in. And it's something new for us, and it's a great thing. And like Senior Tucker said, we don't care what anybody else is doing. We're going to do the right thing for these students here at Alleghany High School, and you're going to be a big part of that. And we sure do appreciate all your time and effort you're putting into it. I'd like to say thank you to everybody, and I'll let Gene have a few remarks.
Mr. Ross, thank you for hosting us tonight, and I want to thank all our award winners, and especially our young people involved in spelling. It's fantastic. We do have a great many staff who work very hard for the students, and we have students that are also willing to go beyond. So I want to thank everybody for that hard work. I do, Mr. Tucker, every time you do speak, it is inspiring, like Mr. Lane said, and I learned quite a few things tonight, which I always find is interesting. So I know we're off to a new adventure at the high school. I appreciate the staff at the high school who've been enthusiastic, somewhat reluctant at times, which is understandable going into something so new. But they've been brave, they're willing to work hard, and I think it's an exciting opportunity for us in Alleghany. So I want to thank everybody for that. And just to say to the board is, Ms. Paxton is inviting any board members who'd like to attend lunch. She'd be more than happy to attend lunch with any our board members over the next month. Our cafeteria report will come forward at our April board meeting. Thank you.
Thank you.